Alrighty, welcome to back to. I already can't do it. We're going the Dear Video Games podcast, where we're on a quest to bring you fun, inspiring, insightful perspective. I can't do it with my retainer.
You can. Do you want to trade?
Yes.
Switching up what Snack's leading us in today.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna drool
Okay.
myself.
Are you ready? Do you
I'm
want me
ready.
to give it a go?
You give it a go.
Okay. Welcome to the Dear Video Games podcast, where we're on a quest to bring you fun, inspiring, and insightful perspectives on the game industry, its games, and its personalities. I'm Snackless, longtime partner and streamer, retired kindergarten teacher, and Apple lover and baker. And this is my best friend co-host Mav.
I'm the apple that she loves. She's an expert on me. I'm a longtime partner and streamer and gaming mom creator, and I'm very excited to chat today. We have a really fun, we've switched it up a little bit. Not talking Nintendo, switch it up, but we've spiced it up a little bit here, and we've got a creative juices flowing. So I hope you enjoy today's show.
See if you can spy the new sections and let us know in the comments what you thought of them.
Yeah. So usually we're live when we record this, but today we are going to be doing this offline. So if you're listening, you're either on Patreon listening to it nice and early, or it's Friday morning, bright and early at 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you're looking to have a great show to start off your weekend of games or whatever you like to do on the weekends, I hope you'll take us along with you.
We are your welcome to the weekend show, and big shout out and really exciting. I just found out that we have 3 new 5-star ratings on the Apple Pod, and my heart is just so full and happy to hear that. So exciting. If you're hearing us, if you're listening, make sure to leave a review. We'd love to shout you out and say thank you. So if that was you, thank you so much. And maybe you'll be the very first one to leave one on Spotify. We'll have our eyes open and watching for that. So thank you so much for your support. We really truly appreciate you.
So our theme this month is summer solstice, which I had a hard time finding clothes for summer solstice, but I'm wearing this like gardeny, like muted green sweater that I feel like is a little pre-fall action.
I feel like I've been going pre-fall. I think I tried to go summer solstice, but I think I just fell right into fall. I think I went too far.
I saw all my orange and black, and I was like, it's not time for that, but green could do green.
Speaking of summer solstice, let me just give you some information on that. A solstice is different from an equinox. An equinox is when 2 times during the year the sun is directly above the Earth's equator and the day and nighttime are of equal length, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Whoa.
Happens twice a year.
And usually here, since we're so north on the globe, it is very long here. So that is very interesting.
Okay, let's talk about what we've been doing offline and kind of some of the interesting things that we've been up to. What have you been doing?
Okay, so I enjoyed some of the weather. It has actually been so nice. I'm sweating a little bit, which is
lucky you.
I'm enjoying the sweat. Okay, I haven't been able to sweat. It's been so cold, so it's gonna be in the 80s, 80 plus all week this week. And last week it started to get really warm. I think we had a little bit of a heat wave, so it was like 90, but it was so nice. My sister came out and we had just your American hot dog dinner. And then one of my kiddo's birthday. So he went to a Ninja Warrior arena place with his friends. So that was really hilarious to watch. And went school shopping, which is so weird
I love that.
It's so weird, right? Like it's so weird that it's already here. And all the kids are trying to pick out their colors and like all of their school supplies and all sorts of things. So excited for the new school year. I actually played a ton of Ni no Kuni, and Snacks and the Snacklets are to blame.
We are.
And so I also watched Mr. Mav play a ton of Cult of the Lamb in bed. even though I fell asleep like instantly every time he would turn it on his he's got the Steam Deck.
Oh,
I keep
how's
wanting to call it
that?
a Stream Deck, but it's a Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit big and clunky. It's a little heavy,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
it was awesome to be able to watch. I was jealous. I was like, I want to play my save. So hopefully, I
Aw.
mean, everyone that ordered a Steam Deck is supposed to get a notification soon, like this week, about when
Mm-hmm.
theirs is coming. So that's exciting. Finally,
Cool.
geez. Snacks, I play a ton of games.
Yes.
Probably
Yes.
too many games.
You play a lot of games.
Yeah, that's what we've been up to. Speaking of a ton of games, you've been
Mm-hmm.
playing a ton of games.
I have been playing a ton of games. Okay, so I finally finished Strange Horticulture offline, and unfortunately, my ending took me all the way to day 16, and it was really difficult. I don't even know if it was the good ending or the bad ending, but the bad guy died, and so
Oh,
did
there's different
the people.
endings?
So yeah, apparently there's 4 different endings. I think
Oh,
maybe 5, they said. And then I thought the game ended. I'm like, excellent.
you
It's
need to
11.
watch the other endings.
I actually okay, and
Please,
then
I
it
want to
took
watch
me
them.
it took me back to the beginning.
Oh,
It was like back here, and then it showed me there was like the overlay changed a little bit. Like it said I had 66 out of 70 something plants, and like I was like, oh my God, I thought it was over, but it like wants me to keep going.
uh,
So I don't know how to feel about it, but overall I thought the game was really good. It was challenging. It was fun. I've been playing a ton of Ni no Kuni. I've been like running up my CP. If you play that game, I'm gonna break a million right away. I'm very proud of myself. I've never played a game like this. It's been really fun. Our kingdom's been growing. It's been a really good time, and I've really enjoyed myself. And
it's so
then
dramatic.
oh yeah, like it's wild. Like I've never played. What's that type of game, man? Like it's like WoW,
MMO.
right? Like
It's
and
it's like a mobile
yeah.
MMO
I've
where
never played anything like this. So there's like a bunch of kingdoms and a bunch of people, and there's like always something going down. Like we accepted someone into our kingdom this week. So I appointed someone new to help accept people in the kingdom, and they accepted the drama maker, Harutaru. And he kills everyone and then has a bad PK score. So people just like kill him and kill him and kill him. And I was like, how did you even get in here? Like who? And then the person was like, "Oh my God, I let them in here. Is that okay with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not mad. It's okay. Is it like it's just really there's always something. I can't. It's like never a dull
yeah,
moment.
there's always guild drama. And so in this game
Yeah.
it's kingdoms.
Yes.
But guilds and
Yes.
clans and stuff like that. There's always something going on. Like the
Yeah.
the world chat room is always busy with
Mhm.
just like chaos and disaster.
Mhm.
And since PvP is such a big part of this game,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like hot
You
pot
know.
shots and like killing people
Yeah.
out in the wild because there's some zones that
Yeah.
are unprotected. So
Yes.
that
Yeah.
brings me back
It's
to
a
the
little
WoW
spicy.
days, which is so wild.
It's weird. I've never played a game like that, but it's really fun. And then on the weekend, I took the weekend off and I traveled to Southern Alberta and I visited the Royal Tyrrell Dinosaur Museum.
Oh my
And I saw
gosh.
that it was really, really cool. I've been there, but I haven't been there in years. And then I got to see the hoodoos, which are like, okay, it's like soft gravel, a pillar of soft gravel with a hat on it. Okay. This is the best way I can explain it. The ground is like gravelly and rocky. So there's these special stones on the ground. And what happens is the rain rains around the stone
Mhm.
and then it slowly, what's that called?
Oh,
It
I
erodes. It
see.
erodes and then it's left
Yeah.
with a pillar with a big rock hat. And then they
It's
slowly
like
just keep eroding.
it looks like little pieces of the Grand Canyon were like
Maybe
just
I have to
standing
look it
out,
up. Yeah, they're
like
really
rock
cute.
placement.
Yeah, they're
Adorable.
really cute. It was really like cute to see, and I shot some really cute photos for Fanhouse. So I'm on Fanhouse under Snacklist. If you're looking to see what I've been up to and what I've been baking,
Literally such a cute account. Like you have the cutest photo shoots.
yeah, we did some really fun like sweater weather ones, getting close to fall, and then I post a lot of my baking and my cat. So yeah, it's been really fun, and I've been up to lots of fun stuff. And speaking of baking, welcome to our newest section called Snack Time, where we tell you everything we've been snacking on this week. Mav, what have you been having? What's
So
yummy?
I've actually been trying to perfect the smoothie all summer.
Oh, still. Yeah, you've been at that
I've
for a
been at
while.
it. I've been at it for a bit, trying to add more protein in the beginning of the day.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just bouncing off the wall all day long. Y'all know what happens if it's just untethered, unnutritioned Mav is just chaos. So that's been cool. And I found butter lettuce. Have you heard of butter lettuce?
Yum, so soft.
So soft and
At the farmer's
crunchy.
market.
And so out here, they keep it on. They keep their roots intact here.
Yes.
That way, it's just so nice and fresh when you're. It's like pretend living.
Oh, you just give it a little home in your fridge.
Yeah, there's a little home in the fridge, has a little house, and then you chop it up and then you eat it. But it was really nice to mix it with spinach, and it's actually one of the best lettuces to eat too, which is butter lettuce. Yeah, the nutrients in it, I can't remember exactly, but it's like one of the top ones to have. It's not like kale where it's like good for you but poison and tastes bad. Butter lettuce is amazing. So if you have a chance to go try butter lettuce, that's my food of the day.
Okay, wow, that's amazing.
Lettuce.
Okay, I have to tell you, I had something. So when I went to visit the Hoodoos, first of all, it was like 36 degrees Celsius. It was flipping hot, okay? And I was in the desert and I was like burning to a crisp. And my girlfriend goes, I'd like to get a lemonade from this little cart. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy you a lemonade. So we go over there and we order lemonades. And she's like, would you like a watermelonade? And I was like, oh.
You're like, absolutely.
Okay, sure.
I'll go on this journey.
I'll get a watermelon. Oh my God. It was homemade lemonade with blended chunks of frozen watermelon. And it was, at first I thought I was delusional because I was in the desert. It was so hot. It was the most refreshing thing I've ever had in my life. I'm obsessed. I've made it every single day since I got home. Every single day. I'm obsessed. So now I make homemade lemonade. So all I do, you can make it with me, okay? I take one lemon and I juice it. I add maybe like 2 cups of water and some sweetened condensed milk, maybe like 2 tablespoons, but I like mine sour. And then I just blend in some frozen watermelon and it is life-changingly good. It is. I need you to try it. I need you to cook this part.
I'm gonna try it. If you're listening, you try it too and tag Snacks and I.
Yes.
And we'll talk.
I will take a picture.
Watermelon lemonade.
We must. Also, I baked homemade apple tarts with my transparent apples and, just kidding. They're apple pies. They're like little mini hand pies. And they're so good.
Which they look so cute.
I put a picture on Fan House.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
Yep.
They look delicious. I love an apple pie to go. Like they look so flaky and yummy.
Little handheld. Yep. So good. So good. And then while I was in the middle of nowhere in southern Alberta, I went to a town that had no cars on the streets. I thought I was in like what's that called? Oh, like a simulation. Like I was am I a real human being? Like there was no cars on the street. It was like completely deserted. But anyways, there was this weird candy store that was like half antiques and half candy. And I found this British section. And then I found these candies called Moam candies, MOAM. They're like a Starburst, but like British. And anyways, I'm also obsessed with those now. So that's what I've been eating.
You never know with Snacks because she always actually has snacks, even though her name is Snackless. Your thing is treats. So
yeah.
I'm so glad you got to find some that are from like a different country. That's so cool.
I love that. It was delicious. But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Watermelon lemonade.
It's actually amazing. I've been talking about it nonstop. I have it every day. Like it's so good. It's so good. I'm going to post a recipe for everyone.
You should. Post it on Twitter with a picture. And then you should. On Dear Video Games, go follow. Or on Snacks and we'll retweet it.
Yeah, learn more. Listen to the podcast and learn more.
That sounds so good. I'm thirsty. I'm just having boring ass water.
Okay, listen, I will teach you. But first, can you teach me in our new section on the need to know basis, where we tell you what is the need to know kind of news in the gaming world and our sort of take on you to.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I love this.
All right.
Because, sometimes you want to talk about some breaking news and sometimes you want to kind of revisit things that we didn't even get to talk about in the past that has happened. And this is where that is going to fit. So if you're listening, the whisper of the week.
Ooh, tell me.
You tell me.
What is it?
What's the whisper of
Okay, I'll tell you. It's
Okay.
actually really interesting. Okay, so the Embracer Group went on a shopping spree last night, surprisingly. They bought Lord of the Rings, which seems like a pretty big purchase just to make on one kind of evening, but they also bought other things too. So, like, maybe they were really going through it. And possibly there's going to be a Knights of the Old Republic remake. And I played the first one and I've been waiting for a remake, and it's been like some kind of time, but that's the whisper of the week.
I really hope that something happens with this because everyone has been wanting this remake.
Yes, they do want it.
Like, we have talked about this a few times of people wanting
100%.
Coder. Like,
I
even though
feel
it
like we
sounds
talk
like,
about it every month.
even though if we say that fast enough, it sounds like Cooter.
Cooter, remake it.
There's a vagina joke in there somewhere.
I don't know. I can't find it. There's been around too many men.
Oh my gosh. Right? Oh, Lord of the Rings, though. That's interesting.
That's a big buy. I'm really interested to see what they do with that and if anything happens. And I don't
Okay,
know.
so what do we need to know? Like, there are some things that are happening that are immediate action things that we need to know. One of those things is Gamescom, which I'm excited about.
Yay.
I've never been to Gamescom, and you've been to Gamescom.
I did get to go to Gamescom in 2019.
Amazing. Right before the shutdown.
Luckily, yeah, it was amazing. It's held in Germany, and it's actually the biggest convention in the world. And when I heard that, I thought biggest gaming convention. No. It is the biggest convention in the world out of anything. I can't remember the exact stats, but I think it boasts like 250,000 attendees per day.
Oh my
Something
God.
like huge. I'm talking huge. And I will say, just as an aside, before we tell you about Gamescom, well, maybe I'll tell you a little bit. So it's just like a big gaming convention, and a lot of different companies come, and it's like any other convention. They have booths, and you can tour around them. You can try their games. They have like really cool props. There's food. There's merch. There's like all sorts of really fun things, all gaming themed. But the coolest part about the entire thing is if you're like press. So I went with EA Games. Thank you so much, EA, for taking me. And I got to go on like the press creator side, and it was almost as big as the public facing side. It was incredible.
wow.
And it looked like I can barely
Like
describe it. It
E3?
was so cool.
Like real
I've never
E3?
actually been to E3, but it was like, okay, so there was red carpets everywhere and huge walls and branded like drywall walls, and on the side of the brand it'd be like Nintendo. Like everything's walled off, super secret. And somebody sits at the front of the drywall and like lets you know if you got to go in the secret area or not. Like if you're on the like, yeah, and also it's like a maze. It is so big, and you have appointments and places you have to be. I was sprinting down a red carpet, totally lost, looking for some Red Ball Lounge, and then Deej found me. He was like, snap this. And I was like, Deej. And he was like, oh my God, so good to see you. And he's like, come in here. And then the lady sitting at the drywall staring at me, and I was like, can I go in there? And Deej is like, come on. And he's like dragging me past her. Anyways, I've never seen anything like that. And it was just as cool as like the outside stuff. So that's like my personal little Gamescom adventure.
That is so interesting. And maybe because it's the timing, because it's not summer, it's pre-launch stuff. And Gamescom actually is a trade fair for video games held annually.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes sense considering it's like more internal businessy.
It's very businessy.
Yeah. So that is like a Diet E3. I think they tried to recreate that, and then I don't think it was as popular because people still did their business at Gamescom.
Right.
Because European side, and that is like where everyone meets.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know anything about that because I'd always gone to E3, right? And before it went public. So I always got my like businessy stuff done there. And so
I think they're kind of similar. They were at one point.
We should crash Gamescom. Gamescom, you
Oh my
want
God.
us to come chat with some developers?
me.
I'd love to.
I can hype it up. Like, let me just tell you, it was the coolest thing I've ever done. Like, also, it was just,
I've
it was
only
so
heard good
big.
things. Like, I've never heard anyone being like, Gamescom stinks. Like,
There's so much to do. Like, I don't know how you
never
can be
heard.
unhappy.
I've never heard
There's
that.
anything you want to do, literally.
It's in Germany?
Yep, it's in Germany, in Cologne. Or
Cologne?
if you're English, no.
Cologne?
Well, it's it's
Cologne?
Cologne, but the German pronunciation will be Cologne.
Cologne?
I can't- Yeah, I did study German for quite a few years, but it's not very good anymore.
I was born in Germany, but I don't know
for
anything
help.
German.
Yeah, so anyways,
Uh,
Gamescom is going to be on August 23rd to August 28th, and it's going to be streamed on Keely's, is it Keely?
Keely,
Keely.
Jeff Keely.
Keely.
Oh, the Game
I had it
Awards
right.
channel, right? Yeah.
On his YouTube channel. And so it's actually opening night, but it'll be during the day for our North American audience, 11 a.m. Pacific. And Mav and I are actually going to be streaming that and watching that. So if you want to watch it with us, previously open night had about 30 game announcements. So I feel like that's the perfect time to tune in and see what's
Yeah.
going on and see what we're interested in. And maybe we'll even talk about some of those things later.
Yeah.
On the pod.
Love it. I love it so much. I love the video game, everything so much, industry. And it's so much fun to watch those because it's just like, I don't know, like the Game Awards has become such like a routine for like Chat and I that we just are like, okay, it's Game Awards, bring popcorn and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to have snacks.
yes, bring snacks, cozy things.
I'm gonna pretend like it's a night.
Brunch. We'll do like a brunch
Snacks.
with Gamescom.
Oh, I'm gonna get a bagel.
Wait, what kind of bagel though?
Okay, well, I'm a sucker for like just plain with butter, but if I'm like going for like the best one, I like a
Snacks is
rosemary
actually 5 years
one.
old. Okay.
Listen, rosemary's like the fancy
Butter-
bagel you can only get at like a bakery, and a plain one is like what you get when you just get it from like Safeway bakery. Do you
But
have
like,
Safeway?
but the butter. That's where I'm stuck here.
Oh, the
Snacks.
butter. I'm allergic to dairy.
But butter is dairy.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the
But it's
same,
not as-
okay?
Sure. It's not as bad as like
You're
cream
100%.
cheese.
If
Cream
you're
cheese.
allergic to dairy, you get it.
What about goat cheese? Are you allergic
I don't
to
like
goat
goat
cheese?
cheese. I don't know, actually. I wish I could eat that. I've tried to get my palate to warm up to it. I'm the only one in my family. I don't know what my problem is.
Is it just too sour?
It's too like game. It tastes gamey to me. Like when we were younger, if there was lamb or something, it was always and goat. Like that sort of. It just gives me this weird. To me, it's gamey.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just how it tastes. I don't
It's
know.
amazing.
Oh God, I really want to like it. Every time it's around me, I take a bite. I like a try. I'm a good trier, but it's not
Literally,
going over
Snacks
well.
and I are allergic to eggs, allergic to dairy.
Literally, I think I might be allergic to bread, but I'm just pretending that I don't know. Okay.
You're listening to us
tell
get
me-
sad.
Tell me about the tea. What's the tea time in gaming this week?
Are you ready for some hot tea? Hot,
Ooh.
burny, spicy
Burn me.
tea? Well, first, do you want the ooze or the ooze?
I want the ew, so we can end with the ooh.
Okay. Ew.
Mhm.
FIFA 23 will bring back loot boxes.
Blech.
EA is defending this decision.
But they want money. Meanwhile, Overwatch was like, no more loot boxes. And we're like, yay. And then EA was like, we love loot boxes. We're like, nay.
Right? Like, okay.
Go away.
Okay, so that is big ew. So from ew to ew, we're doing ew. That is not it. That is not it. That is not.
Mm-mm.
You can't sit with us if
It's a
you're going to bring
mistake.
loot boxes back.
Mm-hmm.
That was so 2014.
I don't know. I thought we were moving past that.
It's
I'm
over.
disappointed.
Okay, it's over. We see.
Not
we
that I
see
play
it.
FIFA, but if you play FIFA,
I
I'm
love you,
sorry for
EA, but what the heck?
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me the ooh this week.
Ooh. Speaking of
Ooh.
FIFA, a game we don't play, it accidentally sold, so maybe we'll try it out for 6 cents at one location.
6 cents. You could get a candy for the same price.
6 cents doesn't even pay for the packaging, and
Oh
it's
my
like,
gosh.
but EA
So,
honors the
yeah.
price, right? Like, what?
Yeah.
Or back.
That's really nice of them. So basically,
Would you
it
play
went on
EA
sale.
if you got it for 6 cents?
FIFA? I would give it a try.
Or would you play FIFA? I did say EA.
I
Would you
would.
play EA?
Yeah.
Would you play FIFA if you got it for 6 cents?
I would, but any other price, no. But that's just because I'm not like a super sports gamer.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But so I don't even think that was EA's fault. It was basically like a retailer. They put the decimal point in the wrong place for a different type of currency. And so then it
Oh.
resulted in it being 6 cents. And well, the equivalent that we could understand would be 6 cents. And so they just decided that they would honor the price, which is great because they'll make that back in loot boxes. So not to worry. No problems here.
Stinky butt. That's ew.
Mm.
Ew, stinky.
I
I don't
know.
like it.
Yeah, it's like 1 second they had it going. Like, for one moment, I was like, "Good job, that's really nice of you," and then I was like, "Disgusting. How dare
I think
you?"
they're just trying to support the developing studio for it because maybe it does
Mhm.
really well with loot boxing, but I just don't like it. I just want let me buy what I want to buy.
They give me a bad vibe.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bad
It's
vibe.
stinky vibes. No one liked it. No one
Yeah.
liked that. Put the meme here.
Go away.
Speaking of
Um,
memes,
yes. Twitch talk. Our Twitch
Twitch
talk time.
talk,
What's new in Twitch?
glitchy,
Oh,
twitchy, talky
this is great
time.
news. TwitchCon's coming up, and Twitch has changed health and safety requirements for TwitchCons. Masks are required indoors, mandatory, and proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test is required. And so we didn't actually talk about this, but we will be in the area the 5 days prior to TwitchCon, and we considered going on Friday, and I think you could say we are reconsidering that. So
Yeah, maybe we'll go and say
perhaps,
hello
yeah.
now that
Mm-hmm.
people aren't going in with hot faces and just
Mm-hmm.
bad news. Like
Yeah, the mask thing is
literally,
really, really, really good.
I just think if you're gonna do a huge gathering that large and it's still a
Mm-hmm.
pretty prevalent and it's very, very high here in the
Yeah,
US,
yeah,
I think taking all precaution, even though you still could get it, like people are still
yeah,
gonna get sick, pax
yes,
pox and con pox
yeah,
and illness after being around a ton of people, it's just gonna happen.
yeah, 100%.
So just be really careful, but I'm glad they changed it up. I'm mad that they took so long to change it up. Like
I feel like
I think they did that on purpose because they knew that the community would be like, we
I
want
know, but that's
it. But
disappointing still. You should be a leader. I feel like Twitch is sometimes a follower,
mhm,
and it's funny because it's like a follower site, but I wish that they would be a leader in it. I wish that they would take a stand.
yeah.
It's way more worth it to take a stand and choose what you believe in
Mm.
and lead that way than to be a follower. So
Especially
a
when they've been
little
doing a lot of good
disappointing.
lately with news and
Yeah, they've been making some
diversifying
changes.
and all sorts of stuff. Like you would think
Yeah.
that they would lead with that, especially when
Hmm.
I see some of my friends and some of the leaders in the Twitch space. Like I obviously they're wanting support in
Hmm.
making this more aware and getting the community involved. But like, really, there was just a
Yeah.
convention there, and you're gonna start off with like maybe we'll just do it this way.
Hmm.
Like it's a
Regardless,
little
I'm happy to see
dangerous.
the yeah, I'm happy to see the changes and definitely feeling like I'm more interested in going. So,
Yeah.
Twitch now displays who made clips on the dashboard versus opening up individual clips. So if you're a creator on Twitch, you can benefit from that. There's a bit of a glitch right now where it shows you also every single clip you've made. But I
Mhm.
think that they will sort that out. And Twitch also added a game developer badge. So if you're on Twitch, there's different badges that show if you're a subscriber, how long you've been subscribed, some other events you've attended, and cute stuff like that. So if you are a developer, you can now pick up that badge too.
I just feel like that's a bad idea.
I feel like I wouldn't put it on if I was a developer, but it's nice that the option is there. And I do think in some scenarios,
I wish they would just verify. I wish like they would just get a
oh
check
yeah.
mark if they're like officially something. But like I
Wait,
don't know.
well,
I think it's really dangerous to like I mean, you see developers getting
yeah,
attacked on online all the time. Like I don't know. There's like teams that work to protect developers because they don't
yeah.
know what the internet's like. They're so busy making games.
Hmm.
Um
Well, they're just excited, right? And then
yeah.
there's going to be people. Yeah, I'm
It's
not sure.
spooky. I don't know. It's
I
hard.
I think in some scenarios it could be useful. And
Mhm.
with all badges on Twitch, you can toggle them on and off and choose when you have them up. So
Sure.
I could see some scenarios where that could be helpful. And if you want to take that off, you also always have those options. So I do appreciate that portion of it, but I do 100% see your concern.
Yeah. It'd be
Um,
interesting
y-
to see just because of
yeah,
the how polarizing the gaming community can be and how angry
yeah,
they can get. I mean, even the
scary.
Sims players,
Yeah,
they're playing the Sims, but they're also extremely toxic when
mm-hmm.
news drops or things break. Obviously people get
Yeah, or they're
upset.
disappointed. Mm-hmm.
Yep, they get disappointed, which is rightfully so, but
Yes,
getting mad at a developer instead of the company is very different. And
right,
I don't think
exactly.
they notice that.
Yeah.
So just remember, be respectful if you see a developer in the wild or if you
Mm-hmm.
see them on Twitch chat, just be nice because they're not the entire company. They are
Exactly.
a creative as well. So
Developers
just be
are
respectful.
friends, not food. We're not here to eat them alive. They are friends.
They are friends, not food.
Mav, let's talk about our tech talk really quick. Do you have one of those massive Samsung like monitors, right? Those
Yes.
like, okay,
The
that's
ultra
so cool.
wide.
Yeah, like that's amazing.
Oh.
Okay, this is really interesting.
Oh, what do we got here?
Samsung thought, yeah. Okay, so more news in regards to Samsung. The Odyssey Arc will be the world's first 55-inch 4K curved gaming screen, 165 hertz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time.
Wow.
According to Samsung.
Samsung, listen, we would love to try them out. Let us know.
Oh my God, I don't know about that. Where would I put that? It's like the size of a vehicle.
55-inch is really
I'm gonna also need
4K.
some money to rebuild my office, so can fit it in. Let us know if you have an interest in that or a use for that. What you would do with that?
I love mine so much. Like, I don't think I can go back to separate monitors ever again. Like,
you're joking.
Ever again. Like, it's been amazing. And
when I come over, I'm going to play with that.
You got to come over and check it out because you can split the monitors a bunch of different ways.
Okay, that's good. Really good.
And then my capture card goes right to it. So then you can do a console on one side, which is amazing.
Oh.
And then, yeah, there's just like a lot of options with this. It has like a cool little like Aura Sync, like colorful disc in the back. So it glows in the back of the screen. And
would you say it was
cute.
Easy to configure? Like, was that challenging?
Mm-mm.
Wow. I'm impressed.
It took me a second to figure out capturing because it was like a different HDMI cable spot, but like,
okay,
it's pretty
solvable.
Like I haven't touched it since I put it together and it was like plug and go.
Well, maybe you'll get a new one and then I can inherit your.
Yes. I literally, when I was setting this up, Mr. Mav's like, well, if you don't like it, let me know.
I have space.
Because I was like, at first, I was like, there's no way. Like, I have no idea. But their Odyssey line is awesome. Obviously, I was sponsored. Wow. They sent it to me. I did not purchase it myself. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's been awesome.
Sponsor her.
Come back. Come back.
Do you need a review?
Right? We're here to do tech reviews the girly way.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Let's open up our game library and dive into some cute looking games.
I love these deep dives so much. So if you enjoy us talking about new games and kind of doing a deep dive and chatting about each one, let us know. We'd love to see what your favorite segments are of the show because this one's one of my favorites. So.
Okay, this was really interesting. So this game's called 2 Point Campus, and the reason that I actually brought it up is because it is right now the most popular game on the Nintendo Switch in the store. And I thought that was extremely impressive. 2 Point Campus was created by 2 Point Studios. I know they've made another 2 Point game. The publisher is Sega. And it was released on August 9th, 2022. So that was like 9 days ago.
Yeah.
For it to be like, I was really impressed. That was really fast.
Well, 2 Point Hospital was really great.
Yes, that's what it is. 2 Point Hospital was the first thing. So now this one's 2 Point Campus. So it's very similar sort of thing.
I can't wait for Hospital was cool.
Yeah.
And I've always loved these sim games. Like I played Sim Ant and Sim City and Sim
back when there was like sim games.
I love sim games so much. And I think that's why I like Cult of the Lamb so much. But 2 Point Campus, like there's a lot of like college stuff going on right now. Obviously,
exactly.
School's in session, but
back to school.
Like the high school one for The Sims is out. Now 2 Point Campus is out. Give it a try. I'm telling you, the challenges in 2 Point Campus and the 2 Point games are so much fun.
I love that. So if you haven't played it or heard of it, it is a management simulation game with building. So you can create the university of your dreams in this sim with a twist. Build, hire staff, and run the best academic institution that you can. It's available on PC, PlayStations, Xboxes, and the Switch. So, Mav, will you try?
Yes. I don't know. Like maybe I should try it on the Switch because
I love a cozy.
But I've never played. I should try it on the Switch because I gotta try what everyone's trying. And there aren't really sim games on the Switch. Like it's usually on the PC. Like The Sims is not on the
Fair.
Switch.
Right. There's a lot going on though in a game, but I can't imagine it would be the most popular game on the Switch if it wasn't configured well for it.
Correct. That's what I'm
So,
like. The controls must be amazing. But I don't know if there is, besides Animal Crossing, like what other sim game is there on the Switch?
I don't play a whole lot of them. So
I don't really see a ton of them. I see
it's
it
quite
on, I see
possible.
like phone, like Sims on the phone,
Yeah.
a lot of phone, like a lot of mobile games, but not the Switch. So that is
Okay.
interesting.
Well,
Gotta
let
try
us know
it.
if you check it out, or if you've played Two Point Hospital.
I'm
Curious to
downloading
hear
it.
kind of what your thoughts were. Pause the
Pause the
podcast.
podcast, everyone. I gotta download it. I want to try it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next game. Have you played Pikmin, Mav?
No, but I have
Oh,
it. So okay, so in a couple episodes ago,
you have every game, literally.
well, I got the GameCube for my birthday, which
Oh, right, fair.
I
Okay.
literally need to
Okay.
keep playing the Animal Crossing game. But anyways, so I have the Pikmin game, and
Yes,
so
the first
the
one.
first one.
Ooh.
So I have it. I'm trying to lure Snacks to my house to come play it.
Yes. I
Um,
think next month. Next
but
month.
yeah, so I'm excited to play.
Okay, so this game caught my eye because it's like Pikmin in a way where you have little kins to kind of help you navigate your way through the world. So it's called Tinykin
They're
and
so
it's developed
cute.
by Splash Team. I
What
know.
the
And
heck?
it's actually published by TinyBuild, and I've worked with TinyBuild before and love lots of their
Yeah.
games. So shout out to TinyBuild in this game. It just came. Oh no, it's coming out in 2 days. So it's coming out August 20th,
Tinykin
2022. Tinykin.
by
It
Splash
is
Team.
a
That's such a cute
platform.
name.
I love all these like indie developer names. I am loving them. Like they're so cute and catchy. Like whoever's coming up with them, they're nailing it. Nailing them out of the park. Platform adventure game. So you scoop up hundreds of little tinykin and use their special powers to send Milo back to his home planet and back to his normal size. It looks cartoony and cute and reminds me a lot of Pikmin. So
It really is.
looks
You have like
amazing.
a horde of little creatures following you.
Yes. Yes. I
Adorable.
hope, I mean, I think like I've been traumatized. Like once I accidentally got like 100 of my Pikmin eaten at once by like a giant slug, So that's my warning to you, Mav, and also my hope that I also once drowned half of them
Wait,
accidentally.
are you supposed to create? Okay, uh, explain it to me. Is it
Okay.
you create a
Okay.
bunch
So
of little creatures and then you
yeah,
have
you
to hoard
find
them
them.
around?
You in Pikmin, and I'm assuming Tinykin is they look similar concepts. So you go find them in the world, and then there's different types of Pikmin and different types of Tinykin. And don't 100% verbatim for Tinykin because I haven't played this game yet, obviously, because I haven't come out. But basically, they have different kind of skills. So maybe they're really strong, or maybe they can like hold hands and make a chain, or maybe whatever,
Oh, sure,
right?
sure,
Maybe
sure.
they're
Yeah,
good at
yeah.
climbing or jumping, and you solve puzzles and problems. And so in this one, you're supposed to help Milo find his way back home and then go back to his normal size. But I know 100% there's going to be problems. Like you're trying to make your way on this rock bridge, but then you fall off, and if your Pikmin follow you. And so I fell off,
Oh,
but there was water, and then they drowned, and it was like really traumatizing. Like real traumatizing.
I can't wait to play this. I want you to play this.
I haven't played the first one, actually. I've
Oh,
played Pikmin 3. I've played like 15 minutes when I like 12 years ago at my friend's house. So, I would love to.
yes.
Um, Tinykin is out on the Switch, PlayStations, Xboxes, and on PC, so you can pick it up anywhere. Oh, and also there's a demo on Steam. So if you want to check it out, if you're hearing this and you're not quite sure if that's the game for you or what to think, check out the demo.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh.
Whisk me away. Take me away.
Would you like to come on my island?
I would.
The spirit of the island is the next deep dive that we're going to be doing today. Is it 1 million bits horde?
I think so.
So big M means million. So 1M bits horde, 1 million
Mm-hmm.
bits horde, published by Meta Publishing,
Mm-hmm.
releasing yesterday, August
Mm-hmm.
17th. It's an open world adventure life sim. Skip into a tropical
Archipelago.
archipelago. Wait, you wrote this description.
I
You
did.
read it.
Skip skip onto a tropical archipelago in spirit of the island. Grow crops on your farm, find resources, build shops, welcome visitors, and turn your island into a prosperous tourist destination.
See,
Woo!
make me read that. You wrote that.
Don't make me read that. Me every time there's like a weird word, I'm like, I can't read that.
Don't make me read that.
Teacher who? Okay, I never said I could read, just that I could teach you how.
Right.
It looks so cute.
We were actually talking about playing this possibly
Yes.
after we record
Right
this.
now.
So we
Literally.
just get going now, guys. We can go try this game out.
Bye. Pause the podcast. We'll come back. Pause the podcast.
We'll come back. We'll
Let
tell
you
you
know.
exactly what we think.
Cute and colorful, very visually appealing. Oh, and it has friend playing, so you can go take your resources from like one island to the other island. So Mav and I are gonna hop on together and hopefully build a little home.
Yes. Will we be trying it? Absolutely. But it's only on PC, right? It's only on Steam.
Right.
Which
Looks
is
like it'd be-
very common, and it's only
Yeah.
$20. It's $19.99
On sale.
On sale.
Yep, on sale right now. So check it out. Looks great.
Little summer, end of summer game.
Mm-hmm. Looks actually really, really cute.
It looks so cute. I can't wait to try it out.
Yeah,
Spirit
really
of the
interesting.
Island, if you're looking it
Yeah.
up. Spirit of the Island. What is that?
Try-
Archipelago?
Archipelago. It's like a type.
Oh my God,
of-
I said it right.
I think. Yeah, I think it's like an island that juts
Like
out.
one island, right? Or no, what is that?
Well, I think I don't know if it's. I don't know. The exact definition,
Archipelago
but I think
is a
it
group
juts
of islands
out.
closely scattered in
kidding,
a body of
got it wrong.
water. Usually this body of water is the
Ah.
ocean.
That makes so much sense because apparently there's 14 different islands in this game, which also really intrigued me because I like variety and discovering things, and I love that there's, some of that.
It
So.
reminds me of Animal Crossing, their
It does
new
give me
DLC
Animal Crossing
update
vibe.
where you have like all the different islands where you can go decorate
Mm.
and stuff.
Yes, with that, is it a frog who sings to you the whole time, or what is it?
It's a monkey.
Is it?
Oh wait, no. The monkey,
You-
the little monkey guy is
Who takes you on the boat?
oh, that's a frog guy.
Is it?
I think he's a frog. Is he a frog?
I think it
Oh
is,
my
right?
God, I'm probably blanking. No, you have a job. You're on the tropical island and
Yeah.
you have to go to a bunch of these different plots and there's like 20 of them. It's crazy. Speaking of crazy and Nintendo, Snacks, let's switch it up.
Yes. Okay, switching it up. Kirby's Dream Buffet came out yesterday, and Matt and I have already hopped on in, racing your way through dinner courses like cakes, burgers, and more. You actually unlock courses as you play, which was kind of cool. And you just eat your way to being the biggest, and you win. And we had a lot of fun.
We'll post a screenshot of the playing, but the playthrough is up on Patreon. So if you want to join it, you can kind of check out our offline playthroughs. Obviously, we play a ton of games and everything, and we'll have some highlights and stuff. But if you want to watch it, it's on there.
It was funny. If you want to watch me be a winner, just kidding, I didn't win every time.
But like you should have because you were so chonky. You had like the biggest
You get
belly.
huge in that game, and then
and
it's
they
like
put
harder
you on
to
a
roll
scale.
around. Yeah. Except for you want it's
You want
good.
you want to break the scale, but it's
You do want it. Crush
is
it. Crush
interesting.
me.
It is interesting.
It's really fun. It's only $20, which I feel like is kind of an appropriate price because while you unlock more courses and it's fun, it is kind of simplistic. But I do like a simplistic, fun party game. Like it's carefree, it's a 4-player game, and it's really fun. And I think the price point is appropriate. So
Correct.
we really enjoyed it.
I like that Nintendo doesn't really hike up prices for games. Like even the upgrade for DLC for Animal Crossing was literally like $10 or something.
Oh, that's nice.
So they have done a really good job of not. I mean, obviously, like they don't put their games on sale ever. So like you're never going to get a Zelda game on sale, but free updates constantly. Like no, you didn't have to pay for like a Breath of the Wild update or anything.
Right.
So they do a really good job with that, and it's very family friendly. Like even in the Kirby game, you can respond with certain words in the wheel bar.
Yeah. Hi.
And that's it. And it seems like they're gonna wait and see how well it does, and there might be updates for it because
We hope there will be.
there's like automated CPU characters
in the back.
Yeah, it was very
like DDs or whatever.
Like, are they going to add it to the next Mario Party?
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing? They're testing some stuff out.
It's really cute.
Yeah, so.
Really cute. And it was really fun, and it looks like it was it's very visually appealing and very smooth to play. Not glitchy at all. Really enjoyed it. Splatoon 3 is coming out soon, looking ahead to next month. And it looks like Splatoon 3's Shiver, which is the new character, might be Nintendo's first major non-binary character. It's not explicitly confirmed or denied by Nintendo, but fans noticed that Shiver has been conspicuously refrained from mentioning gender or using gender-specific references. So if that is the case, kudos to Nintendo on taking a step forward.
They've done a good job too with being gender fluid and kind of neutral and letting you kind of pick like this or that or them or there and just sort of like not being so girl boy, very like open about different character looks and stuff. So
I mean, that's nice to see. It's a step in the right direction. And on looking ahead to Splatoon 3 coming out, the Splatfest world premiere comes out on the 27th of August. And so it's actually cool because anyone can play. You just need a Nintendo Switch online subscription. So that's actually really, really amazing.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily need the game. It's like a demo. So you can download it on the eShop starting today on the 18th if you want to get a little bit of practice. And it goes until parts of it are playable until the 25th. So you can get some practice in and check it out. And I think I might do that because that sounds really interesting. And it'll be like a window into Splatoon. And I'm curious about that, what it's looking like.
I'll definitely be playing Splatoon 3. There's a lot of upgrades and updates to this one as well because they have the OLED Switch that they get to work with, which is a little bit more powerful. Obviously, everything works on all of the Switches, but they get to kind of like push it a little farther, I think. So that will be.
Saying you're gonna kick my butt with your OLED Switch?
I'm saying I'm gonna kick your butt and I'm gonna spray you with my goo.
Oh my god! I'm gonna paint you silly. Aren't we supposed to be on the same team?
Yeah, right. Mav, why are you
You're
shooting
on my
me
team.
again?
Stop hitting me.
So the next N64 game for its Switch Online plus expansion pack service is the Wave Race 64. And
Did you play that?
I'm becoming a Wave Race streamer. Okay.
Wow.
So sorry.
Making
everyone has
waves.
to find out this way. I'm so sorry.
That was terrible.
This game is actually one of the first games that I noticed that you can make your characters bigger. Yeah, like
okay.
We used to play it back in the day with my family, and
really,
and the bigger character would be like the big guy, or like we would name him like Big Boss, because they are heavier but they are more tactical. So because it's weight distribution in the wave race.
That happens on a lot of Nintendo games, like in Mario Kart. That's the same thing too, right?
Yeah.
In tennis also.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm excited to see. I remember it being better than it probably is. So I'm really excited to try.
Well, you never know.
But you never know.
Nostalgia is a powerful thing.
I'm glad that they're at least giving us N64 kids something in the online sphere. Like maybe it's not a collectible case, but it's a downloadable something. So
yeah,
I'm here for it.
Aw, that's so great. Let's look ahead to this weekend. Next week, what are you up to?
Okay, so I am playing Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb and then Cult of the Lamb. I really want to roll credits actually tonight. So
okay.
Maybe it might not happen, but it could. It could happen. Maybe we'll push it and try to beat it tonight. I only have a couple bosses left.
You've been killing everyone. I watch you.
You guys been eating your own poop, so I can't help you. Oh, I made you. I made you in the game.
Why didn't you tell me that? I've been waiting. I stayed up to try and be in the cult, and it was late. Because you can't do it on mobile. So I'm like sitting in my office. I'm like, I want to be in
it. So I literally made snacks in the Cult of the Lamb game.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see me.
And you're a little hot pink bumblebee. but you're extra
Oh
horny,
my
so you're
God, I
pointy.
can't. What the fuck? I can't wait to see it tonight. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Well, everyone died, so we need someone. And then
Someone has to live.
and then I gave you the necklace that keeps you alive a little bit longer. So
That's very nice.
we've been filling you
Wow.
with lots of skills that we can
Oh
use
my
you later.
gosh. Wow, that's great. Just used and abused, being discarded. But thank you. Oh, I can't wait
But
to check it out.
you're the hot pink bee. And then everyone's like, "Where's snacks?
Ooh.
Where's snacks?" And I was like, "She's probably in bed, you guys. It's so
Oh.
late." So
Because I would have been so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
So
Oh
you're in
my
the game.
gosh. Yay!
What else is there?
Finally.
Playing a lot of Ni no Kuni, and getting back into the Mass Effect. So that'll be posting
Oh.
again. I'm really excited to finally beat it. I haven't had time to edit it together. Like I played a ton of it, but I haven't edited
Right.
it together yet. So excited to finally have that come out regularly now that I've been able to catch up from being sick and catch up from everything. But that game everyone seems to want to see what happens next. So I can't help it. I run chaotic good.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
doing
the
what my
pendulum
character would do,
swings.
okay?
I can't talk. It came up on Mav's screen. It's like, do you want to help or hinder? I'm like, hinder. She doesn't need help.
She was like, "What? We're gonna see what happens here. We're gonna you gotta shake it up a little bit." Which you're
I
gonna be
was
playing
curious.
it soon, right? Like you gotta.
I'm gonna play this weekend.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Don't hinder me. I'll know it was you.
And
I'm gonna know.
Final Fantasy Online, getting back into that. So I've had a lot of
Ooh.
fun with chat and the corns playing that game. So hopefully I can level up enough to be able to do some sort of like trial or raid or something.
Yeah, it's a very popular game.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get back to that. But yeah, what are you doing
Amazing.
this week?
I'm
What you
streaming this
playing?
weekend. Welcome back. We have ladies' night on Friday night. Mav and I are playing Raft, and we're inviting some friends to join us. And we've actually been making some progress through the story, and so I'm excited to keep progressing on that because I'd actually like to finish that game out, just to see like where it takes us. And it looks like it's going to be really awesome. And we finally have like engine motors, like so we can propel our boat finally, and that's been really great. Also, if you played that game, I just want you to know that I single-handedly killed a bear in that game.
Mama bear.
And together, as a team, we killed the mama bear.
Yeah.
And someone came in and said that that was not possible. And I'm not saying that that was bad to them. I'm just saying that you should be impressed. We killed it.
You should
And
be
I was
impressed.
really excited. And I'm going to start Cult of the Lamb this weekend as well on Saturday. And then probably like, I have movie night on Sunday. So I don't know, probably also Monday, maybe like bonus stream or something. Because I'm sure I'm going to be like,
You're gonna be
obsessed.
addicted. Yeah, you're gonna be obsessed.
Exactly. So if you want to be captured, which obviously you do, make sure you come to stream and help me. There will be no hindering. If you hinder me, I'm going to know.
You'll never know.
I'm going to put you in jail.
Because you'll be so busy. That game keeps you so busy.
It looks so stressful. Like, I don't, you know how I feel about like time management. Like, I don't sometimes even
just
Stardew gets
remember,
me.
just remember,
like-
you don't have to do everything. Chat's gonna die. Oh well, they die.
Oh God, I'm going to be like traumatized for life. Traumatized.
Chat's just like, you let me die, Snacks. How could you?
Oh God. I don't want to hear that. You should be thanking me if you're in the cult, even if it was a short life. Okay, it was a gift.
You have to
you're
sacrifice them.
welcome.
You need the power.
That's true. I will be sacrificing some of you.
Sacrificing.
No hard feelings if you get sacrificed. I don't want to hear it. I'll time you out.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yay! Oh, and just a reminder, we will be co-streaming Gamescom together live Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. PT. So 11 a.m. Mavs time, and that is on the 23rd. So you can catch us together there.
Yay!
And yeah, that kind of sums it up for us today. Just a reminder, if you're looking for links for some of the games that we mentioned today and some of those topics, you can catch them in the podcast and info sections on YouTube and Apple and Spotify. And thank you so much for joining us here on Dear Video Games Podcast. Make sure you follow and subscribe. We have every single social media under the sun. So if you're looking for us, we're out there. Thank you so much for taking time helping us welcome you to the weekend. And just a reminder, we also have Patreon. If you enjoyed the show, you'd like to support, or you're looking for more ways to hype us up and help us out, patreon.com/dearvideogames. And a big shout out to Peapod for being our first and only patron. So thank you for supporting us and sticking it out. Thank you so much.
All right. And that's it. Thanks so much for listening. And we will see you next week.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.